Hey there, friends, Nibskin. Out here in the garage tonight, do a little bit of goofing around. I want to take a little bit of time to talk to you guys about something you've seen me using on the channel in the past. I don't think I've done like a full kind of review on this uh, product yet, but we get some additions to the product line now, and I thought it would be a really great time to tell you guys about this great buck rail product that Buck Rail's been very supportive of the channel, and he makes great stuff. And I really appreciate that relationship that I got going with Terry over there. But he has sent me some really cool stuff that I want to show you. So this is not really what I'm doing the review on here, not that one. But so first off, he finally released, he got really backed up, and he had sent me one of these last fall, and then couldn't get him out the door until just a few months ago now. But this is his suppressor that uses this collet system that he has here. And this, he's got all sorts of different millimeter size collets, and you just got to measure your barrel. If you have a barrel that has a straight taper on the front that'll wrap around this collet, you can put this suppressor on just about any gun, really. Doesn't have to have threads because the collet actually cinches down around the barrel. But he went one step further. So now he has collaborated with Nate Chrony and came out with his Buck Chrony. There's a battery for it, and this is the chronograph module. But he has developed a suppressor system, the modular suppressor system, and that actually attaches to the front of this. We'll put this all together in a minute. But up until now, he has only had this adapter on the back for 1/2 by 20 threads, which is what 99% of the new air guns that are coming out now have as far as a muzzle thread. So it really was the best choice for the first iteration. But now he has actually came out with several other sizes, and so I have two here. I have an M18 by 1 and an M20 by 2 size threads. I'm not sure what those would fit on, but he also did develop another adapter that would use these collets. So that would allow you to use this Nate Chrony on anything that you would use that modular collet suppressor on as well. So let me show you real quick. So one thing that everybody was complaining about with the Iconix was it was so loud. It's a great gun, shoots great, very accurate, very budget friendly, but it was super loud. So, but Terry actually, so as soon as he sent me this, so he sent me a prototype of the collet suppressor, and but he didn't have an 18 millimeter, so I measured this barrel, and he actually quick worked up an 18 millimeter collet and sent it over, and you guys seen me shoot that. But now you can take that adapter that I just dropped on the floor, and it will do the same thing, clamp onto this barrel and allow you to put the chronograph right on the end of this barrel and any other barrel that you would adapt that that collet to. So let me set this down so it doesn't fall over here. Let me grab that adapter real quick before I forget about it. All right, so I wanted you guys to see that collet system would fit, that part of the adapter right there is what fits into the Buck Chrony module. So you unscrew that, and you take your collet, whatever size you need, put it in there like that. Then you slip that over your barrel, and then finish tightening it down, and that collet will cinch down on the barrel. I'm being careful not to disconnect this because I already have this connected to my phone. So this adapter in the back, there's just 6 set screws you got to loosen with a 2mm set screw, and then that 1/2x20 adapter will come out, and whatever size you want will slip right in there. Then you just tighten those back down again, and that allows you to have it in the orientation you want it. But we're going to test it out with the other. This is the other adapter that he's also came out with. This is for the Pinty rifle, which is an M14 size threads. So I have that screwed on there already, so we can take our buck Chrony adapter and put it on there. I had the 2mm, there it is. For the sake of expediency, I'll probably only do these back 3 for right now. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Dropping everything. All right. So that cinches it down, so now that won't spin on there. So now the next thing you do is, and I got to lay this down because I got to use both hands, is actually there's a Velcro strap. It actually does have a also a Picatinny mount part there that you could use if you had a Picatinny adapter. But you can wrap this Velcro around your air tube or whatever. So your battery's hanging off the bottom there. Now lastly, we have our modular suppressor baffles that we can attach to the front of the buck Chrony. Because we know that the Pinty's a barky little beast out here too. And we have the full system attached to our Pinty rifle. Let's see if it'll work. So I have my, let's see. 0. So I have my buck Chrony going, and I'll put that up over here somewhere so you guys can see it. I have a Big Air magazine here that we're gonna throw in the gun here. Big Air Precision. And let's see what we can do. We'll do a whole mag, but I don't have anything running down range, but 193. Oh, 193. What is that, meters? Feet per second. That can't be right. Hmm. 927.33. Well, that's acting weird. I wonder why it's getting those weird. 935. It's the first time I've ran it on this one, so I don't know what those anomalies are. That 935 is about right. 930. Maybe there was some debris. Now she's starting to work like we expect. 922. Pretty consistent. 922. 928. 876. But anyway, it's not about the gun and what the consistency of the regulator of this gun is, but just to show you guys that got all these different options that you can swap around. It also did come with a longer USB cord, so if you had a piece of pick rail that was farther back on your gun, you wanted to mount it on there farther back, the battery, you could do that as well. But really cool system, lots of choices. I think you can just buy the adapter that you need for your gun if you just have one gun that has a something other than a 1/2x20, or you can just order the collet piece there as well. Very very adaptable, very interchangeable. And you can actually, so if you buy more than one of these modular suppressors, you can actually stack more modules up. I did it jokingly around because I have I have two 22s of these and a 25, so I stacked them all together on the end of the Iconix, and it was like 2 feet long of baffles sticking out the end there. But just it didn't make it any quieter, but it was quiet, but it didn't make it any quieter than just the 5 or 6 baffles that it normally has on there. But it just looked funny, so I thought I'd do it. But really pretty cool. Terry's always innovating for us airgun guys, and he's really outdone himself with this system here too. He's collaborating with Nate Chrony out of Australia. You got to say thanks to Nate as well. He's the one who kind of put the brains behind all the electronics part of this, but without that really cool setup there, you wouldn't have the suppressor and all those different mounting options as well. So anyway, hope you guys liked the video. If you look down in the description down below, there's a link to the Buckrail site. If you click on that one and order anything through that link, I will get a small commission on that. Helps out the channel, keeps things going, keeps cool stuff coming in like this. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.